big happy place, the internet also would be one big happy place. Okay. The internet only reflects and mirrors the world. It does not, it is not the world. So no, that is the first answer. And in blaming the social media, in blaming the internet for many of our woes, we are typically, I think, projecting and transferring much of the ills that are ours, much of the blame which falls upon ourselves, onto the medium. And it is one thing to shoot the messenger, it is another thing to crucify the medium. So my whole point is that as far as fake news is concerned, fake news is not a new phenomenon. Rumor is as old as social aggregation. When the caveman sat around the fire to warm his hands, rumor began at that time. And it has had political uses, it has had strategic uses right through history. I mean, if you remember in 1944, Robert Knapp, analyzing the history of rumor, came out with a very, very succinct statement about what is it that rumor does. Rumor actually expresses and gratifies deep-seated emotional needs of a community. That is what it does. And if rumor becomes viral, it is only because it is expressing, at least metaphorically, some deeper perceptual truth about how communities view themselves and about how they view the world around them. So there is something when you talk about liberalism, somewhere liberalism seems to be going astray in this whole debate when we talk about this. Today, the polarization in society which you talk about manifests itself in bursts on social media, various outbursts which occur on social media. Maybe in another time, in another place, it will lead to the Crusades, or in another time, another place, to Noakhali, or something even more disastrous. So Twitter can be used, as well. I bat for Mahima there. Twitter can be used as well as for composing hate speech or for composing a haiku. The choice is yours. Make society scared, make societies afraid, and they will turn upon themselves. And that is what is happening. And that is the root of polarization. It is not the internet. It is not the social media. So the answers to that go far deeper. So digitalism, to answer about liberalism in brief, digitalism is not the end of liberalism. Liberalism, if it dies, will die because it has today turned upon itself. And that is a problem with liberalism. So, it's a different debate as to what is happening in the liberal world. So let us not mix up these two very, very different things. I would really say that, at least for liberals, remember that if we are to become the enemy we fight, then at the end of the war, when the crown is ultimately assigned to the victor, it is very dubious who has won this battle. So that is a lesson we must always remember. So it is not the medium whose structure is binary. It is something else which is binary. It is something else in society which has become binary. It is that which needs to be addressed.